Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for a much anticipated main event. 12 rounds of welterweight action between Ricky the Hitman Hatton and the Pac-Man Manny Pacquiao. Ricky Hatton's ring walk is very interesting here. This isn't over-the-top emotion. This isn't a guy with an intense glaring stare. Just a guy going to do his job. Manny Pacquiao's on his way to the ring. Boy, he looks confident. We've seen it many times with him through the years, but tonight he's bubbling with confidence.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. Pacquiao's defense is paying off now. That hook was well off the mark. What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this of speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world, to this fight than just speed. Why don't you start doing other things? Why don't you start feinting a little bit? Get the guy out of position a little bit. Get him into false moves.
Good counter punch by Ricky Hatton. And I love the way he delivered that, Teddy.
Yeah, he's using his feet.
Wow! Not a good sign of the night to come. He's down here in the first round.
Came out a little careless.
So Hatton gets up to beat the count. Halfway through round number one. Scores up top with a left. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. You see how he comes over the top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Hatton's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to, oh, that uppercut got him badly. Look at this swarming attack. Ricky Hatton's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
You gotta bring your hands up. You must bring your hands up. Right? Come on, relax. Relax. Shake it out. Shake it out. You gotta relax. You gotta move out there, right? Move, move, move. Come on, breathe.
All night long, this is your fight. You're in control. No effort, okay?
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Good flush shot upstairs. Clinching his opponent. Nobody likes to see that. Targeting that straight left hand. Blocks away that headshot. This is becoming like a crime scene here. Hatton's DNA is splattered throughout that ring.
And you know it's going to influence the fight. Not only where maybe he gets a little discouraged, he gets a little down, but maybe his opponent, and there's a big maybe he gets a little careless now going in there for the kill. And maybe that could be an opportunity for him.
Protecting his head well with his guard. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out from here. Hatton's cut is now changing the course of this fight.
Well, the fighter's been trying to do his job. Now the cornerman, this is the most important person right now in that ring. He has to do his job and stop that bleeding.
More and more punishment is being doled out. Hatton's face is absorbing, and it's not holding up well.
It looks like it's sunset right here on his evening.
Nice defense. Good block by Manny Pacquiao. Ricky Hatton jacked by an uppercut. Pacquiao's got a way of just getting away from that punch. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Manny Pacquiao. Big left hand. Ricky Hatton's big shot. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. The end of round two. Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee in the ringside physician?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fight, of what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
All right, how you doing? Nice and calm? Nice and calm, right? How you feeling? He's counterpunching. You need to be aware of that, okay? Watch for the counter. You can't let this guy throw first.
I don't know that there's any hope here. Ricky Hatton's banged by a left hand. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Pacquiao's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Right to the head with that right. That is a sharp uppercut by Ricky Hatton. Pacquiao's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just a faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
Well, he must have a real bad cut inside his mouth because there's a lot of blood now starting to come there. Good work defensively by Ricky Hatton. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. And this round comes to an end.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in. You're good. You all right? You're okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you. You're gonna tighten up your punches, all right?
Relax, relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on him. Keep up.
Round number 4 underway. The Hitman's been throwing a lot of punches, but Teddy, they've been completely ineffective. He's down on your scorecard, hasn't won a round yet.
Well, this is
Oh! How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
he's going to have to find a way.
It's over. This fight is over. Ricky Hatton's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. Manny Pacquiao's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Mike Tyson's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. Muhammad Ali's entourage has that look on their face. They know they've put the work in, and you can see how confident they are for the battle that lies ahead.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1.
Looking good.
That's why they call it the sweet science. Good work by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, real smart there. Making him miss, making him pay.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? A solid uppercut by Muhammad Ali. It's a mighty list of power punchers that Muhammad Ali has continually faced. You got Joe Frazier on there. You got George Foreman on there. And tonight, now this power puncher opposite him.
Well, you have two problems with that power. Two of them when you face Ali. One is, how do you land it? You have to find the perfect spot. Maybe catch him, pull him back with his hands down. You know, maybe time him as he's throwing a jab. But very difficult to do. And then the second problem, you have a guy that you're hitting that has a great chin.
Halfway through this round, Ali's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Blocks that punch. Very accurate two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. He engages in the clinch. Downstairs with a right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Double up your jab.
Final 10 seconds. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And that's the end of round one. Tyson's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avatine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out. Your jab works good when you use it. You don't use it enough. Jab, jab.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. Good return fire that time. And now he's targeting upstairs. Muhammad Ali's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Well placed, straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Teddy, there's a certain fire that rages in Muhammad Ali. A lot of it has to do with the early days and some things he faced growing up in Louisville.
Yeah, I mean, he's a sensitive person. He's a person that takes that sensitivity and he puts it somewhere in a place, as you said, sort of in a furnace that can burn strong. You know, this was during a time where this country was not at its proudest times, the way that it behaved towards black people, towards African Americans, and he remembers that, and he uses that in a positive way, in an athletic way, in a way where it just prospers him career-wise.
Off the target by Muhammad Ali. A flush hook scores well for him.
Finish with the hook.
Scored well up top. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Ten seconds remaining in this round. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. End of the round is here. Joe and Teddy with you. We got some swelling with this fighter here. Now, Teddy, I've heard you say many times that when a guy starts to swell real bad, the hook can be really useful. That punch that comes from the side can be a real useful tool against him.
Yeah, obviously, Joe, because now, of course, your peripheral vision is being impaired a little bit. You know, with that swelling, you get a little bit of a blind spot. You remember Rocky, where Mickey said, you know, to Rocky, can you see that coming? You didn't see it coming. It crashed in the whole side of your face. Well, you don't want that to happen.
And round Round number 3 is underway. Ali's got speed, no doubt about it. You can see his ability to land combinations with ease.
Yeah, but what you want to see now is how effective he is down the road with that speed. Does he place his punches? Is he intelligent with that speed?
Nice strike after catching one by Muhammad Ali.
Don't stay in one spot. Double up. Nice.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Muhammad Ali. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
Just like that.
Flush right hand to the head. Look at this, another power punch able to land. Early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Get focused.
And that's the end of round 3.
Just let it go, all right? You're taking a beat. Now, come on. What's going on? We need to win more rounds, right? We got to do something. You're throwing our game plan out the fucking window here. We still...
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Breathe in. Take a deep breath. Great job that round. You're doing well.
This is a classic example we're seeing here as we start round number 4 of just the busier guy taking the fight. He's up 3 rounds to zip on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, my concern, though, Joe, I have one little concern.
What's
there.
that?
Well, is he winning the battles, but maybe going to lose the war because he's really wearing himself out. He's working so hard to get things done. Down the road, does he pay?
Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Jab right hand. Muhammad Ali's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing because timing can negate speed.
Tyson's proving to be elusive. Hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Muhammad Ali. Tyson's corner looks like they're creeping up those steps. I think they may want this fight to be over soon.
I think they need to be responsible and understand that just like sometimes the tide goes out, and guess what? It's not coming back in until tomorrow. Well, this is enough for today. This fight is over. We're going to have another day when we come back prepared to do it again.
Trying to take away the wheels, going to the body with the double jab. 10 seconds to go in this round. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. And this round comes to an end.
Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Tyson's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Now, deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right? There you go.
Here we are at the start of another round. A round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really liked what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
A little head hunting with the right. Eddie, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Tyson's cut is clearly in the area of his mouth. You can see blood coming from his mouth. Muhammad Ali's rocked by a huge hook to the head. And a strong offensive showcase, the combination by Mike Tyson. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. What a nice big right hand from Muhammad Ali. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Good doubling up with a jab by Muhammad Ali. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And that's the end of round 5. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. Nice round. That was good. Keep that up.
The start of the 6th round. Ali's approaching this round with the right look. He looks to be in pretty good shape. Great work offensively landing that combination by Muhammad Ali. Ali's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. 1 or 2 are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And a big right hand comes crashing home from Tyson. Halfway through round 6. Ali's got a little something coming back at him. A counterpunch scored. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Muhammad Ali.
Keep working the job.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Good combination to the head. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Ali's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. And that's the end of round 6.
We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
Keep on this guy. Keep hunting him down, right? Cut the ring off and move him into the ropes. I want you on this guy. Your jab works good when you use it. You don't use it enough. Jab, jab.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round.
Ali's going to try to keep things going in this direction. He has dominated the action all night long.
He missed with that headshot. He scored well after being hit himself. A crushing 2-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Huge uppercut by Tyson. Mike Tyson swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Muhammad Ali's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Oh, what an exchange. Back to the head he goes. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you got to stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches.
Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right? Take a deep breath.
You got any more of these? I'll give you one. More blood?
Start of round 8, Teddy's scorecard. Well, slight lead here, but I'll say this. He may be up on your scorecards, but his opponent knows how to land a punch against him.
Yeah, he found a home for that right hand. He notices that he brings that left hand back slow, so the right hand beats him to the mark.
Ali's putting that old boxing theory to work, and that's carry that walking stick and it'll take you far.
Yeah, you're talking about that jab. He's doing a good job, but you know, the jab's not enough. You have to be educated with where to use the jab from, and that's what he's doing a good job with. If you throw a jab from too close, you can get timed with the jab killer, the right hand. He's throwing that jab from the right distance, where he's all the way outside, where his opponent cannot counter with the right hand.
Double up your... Come on, kid. Focus.
There you go.
The halfway point of round number 8.
Muhammad Ali's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Boy, some of the old school guys would really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just great upper body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, this is an example like they used to say in the old days. He stands right in front of you and you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of buckshot.
End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself. Places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep your distance. That's it.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Unable to connect by Muhammad Ali.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Able to get rid of that one.
Left and right. Left and right.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it hasn't felt to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Nice work. He's hurt. I need you to jump on him in this round, all right?
There's water up there, that's it. You don't need that, no, throw that away.
And now they start round number 10. 3 consecutive punches by Mike Tyson. Good defense, just covering up down low. Tyson's hurt by a big shot. He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. But still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem. But if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
And he's holding.
Unload, more punches. Yeah, good work.
Now hugging on the inside.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. This is it. You heard it. Keep on.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I just need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good. I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around the ring more.
Tyson's corner gave him some sound advice just before this 11th round. Look at Teddy's scorecard. You see he's not trailing by much, but they told him you have to have more energy. You got to put forth better effort here.
I think this comes down to, do you want to have more energy? It really comes down to that in everything in life sometimes. Not can you do it, do you want to do it? If you want to have more energy, you're going to see him go.
And he returns on that exchange.
Focus.
Tyson's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Tyson's basically giving you the impression that he's a little tentative to throw punches based on what happened earlier when he got hurt.
Yeah, he's got to find a way now to not give up the offense that he had earlier. He wants to go into a defensive mode a little bit, but if he gives up that offense, he'll fall too far behind and get to that no man's land where he'll need a knockout to win, and he doesn't have that kind of power.
And he just holds on there.
Don't give up on me. You all right? Listen to me. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out.
They meet up one more time. The last round has arrived. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. He got hit, but he sends it right back.
Side to side.
Muhammad Ali's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Off to the side. A little swing and a miss going upstairs. Blocks the headshot. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Uppercut!
Muhammad Ali's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Teddy, who would have ever thought it? Two guys like this, brawlers, punchers, that it would go to a decision.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you thought you were going to get a firework display, and you wind up getting a little bit of painting.
Ali's performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And it's exactly what the judges reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher, he'd be getting a shutout right now. Almost a perfect game.
Thanks for being with us, everybody, for Teddy. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds in the welterweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Manny Pacquiao's poise is one of those things that cannot be denied. This is a very confident fighter. Oscar De La Hoya's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here.
Okay, guys. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. He gets off with a combination up top. A solid left hand by Oscar De La Hoya. Good flush shot upstairs. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one. Teddy, what kind of fight are you expecting?
Well, the kind of guys that they get insulted if you miss them, Joe.
How can De La Hoya possibly neutralize Pacquiao's offensive attack?
Well, you want to take speed out of the equation, and one way to do that is keep at a distance where he can't be fast, or at least can't be effective with that speed. And that means for De La Hoya, use that long jab. You know, use that jab and keep him where you want to keep him. Keep him away from you, and again, where he's shadow boxing, not hitting you.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this that was a left hand that and banging away he goes. A good knifing punch. That back power hand just scored the knockdown. De La Hoya is still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Up top with the right hand. Manny Pacquiao with a big power punch. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
All right, relax, relax. You're leaving yourself open now. You're throwing your punches wide. Keep tight, keep tight.
De La Hoya gets a chance at redemption here with a fresh round. But, Teddy, I'm always concerned as to how a fighter looks after he's been knocked down in the last round.
Well, it depends how much experience he has. And he has enough experience to handle this, to kind of shake it off, get himself together, and move forward.
Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Manny Pacquiao. Good flush shot by Manny Pacquiao. De La Hoya is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Good block by Manny Pacquiao. Little head hunting with the left. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Oscar De La Hoya. Pacquiao's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Solid right by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
De La Hoya's making me question how his legs are right now. I'm not sure that he's all too secure and steady on those legs after that knockdown. Just like he's tying up a lot here.
Yeah, well, you don't have to wonder. You're saying you're not so sure he's secure. Well, he's telling you. You know, he's right there. That's about as honest of a fight as ever going to be is when he's clinching. He's telling you, I don't feel too good.
And the round comes to an end. Pacquiao's approach here is to score from the outside at long range, Teddy, and he's been headhunting and cashing in.
Well, he sees that his opponent is coming in the same way all the time, so he's picking him up, pot-shotting him a little bit before he gets close.
Okay, breathe now. Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man.
What power from that left hand of Pacquiao. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Manny Pacquiao. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Manny able to block that. Oscar De La Hoya's banged by an uppercut. Pacquiao's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Oh, he just misses. Manny Pacquiao's banged by a right hand. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Oscar De La Hoya firing off that jab. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
That's it. That's it.
Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Big left hand from De La Hoya.
Stay away from that power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Just keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot. Now listen, you need to keep moving out here.
You're letting this get away. Come on now, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now. Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots.
Pacquiao's up 3-0 on Teddy's scorecard, but obviously he's putting together a big lead here, having his man down.
Yeah, his opponent keeps walking straight in, so he's catching him with straight punches, hard straight punches.
De La Hoya's able to land a good, solid left hand. Manny Pacquiao is quickly approaching the point of no return right now, Teddy. You know, it wouldn't be far-fetched to see his corner step up on the apron and stop this fight.
Well, not only far-fetched, I mean, I think it's starting to get to that point where it's their responsibility to be thinking about that.
Good 1-2 by Oscar De La Hoya. Good smooth work by Manny Pacquiao. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Accurate with the straight left. Pacquiao's showing us that his legs may not be completely underneath him the way he wants them to be after being stunned earlier. He's really hanging on in there. He's tying up a lot.
Yeah, but he's being allowed to. I have to say that right now as a trainer, that he's allowed to do that. His opponent should not cooperate with him. He should take a little step back and make sure he takes advantage. Don't let him tie up.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. And another right hand comes in. Took a shot, now he gives a left. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Manny Pacquiao scored upon by a left hand. And round 4 comes to an end. De La Hoya's got to come up with something here because his eye just closed.
Yeah, well, what he has to do is his opponent knows what he has to do. His opponent has to throw punches from that side. What he has to do is take that side away from him. Position himself in the ring where those punches are not available to his opponent.
Deep breath. Get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe.
Start of a fresh round, but I'll tell you this, Teddy. I don't know that we're going to see the end of this round the way he was damaged.
No, I would be surprised. I don't know that he could continue or that the referee would allow him to.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. And just like that, he's able to turn things around. Remember, he was stunned. Now he's in control.
Hey, remember, when you have that eraser, that power, you can certainly get rid of a lot of mistakes.
Come on!
Nice block. Good fighting, snapping shot by Manny Pacquiao. De La Hoya's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Oh, and there's a big right hand from Oscar. See how he targets that hook? And round 5 comes to an end. One of his eyes is completely shut. They want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to fool around in the corner somehow, dump some water, you know, in the corner where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
Swinging. He thinks you still hurt, and he's going to look to finish you off.
The start of the 6th round. De La Hoya's now got to figure out a way to do exactly what he did in the last round here at the start of this round.
Yeah, and his opponent, hey, his opponent has to say here, you seem to forget that sometimes, Joe. His opponent has to make sure that he doesn't do the same thing he did the last round.
Blocks that belt line well. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Oscar De La Hoya's absorbing a big shot comes crashing home. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? So Oscar goes down, and now he's got to continue on after beating the count.
Hey, we know he's the golden boy. We know that he has great size, great ability. Now we're going to find out what else he is.
Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. De La Hoya is starting to bleed from the nose.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Now he ties up there. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Oscar De La Hoya.
Nice work! Nice work!
And we come to the end of the round. He just cannot get out of the way of these headshots. Time and time again, his opponent has been landing. De La Hoya is looking for the answer. He's yet to find it.
Oh, look at me. This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up.
Here we are, the start of another round, and if everything goes according to the way the first half of this fight went, he's going to be coasting in for an easy win.
Well, if his opponent goes along with it, he definitely will, but maybe he'll change the script a little, flip the script a bit.
Pacquiao's got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective, not just great where they look good.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
And it's over. This fight is over. Manny Pacquiao's night is over. TKO. That's it. He's done. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy. Opening 3 minutes. Manny Pacquiao's clearly affected by that. Boy, he was damaged, but now he's defending himself well. Oscar blocks that punch. Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who tend to go the distance. What do we look for early?
You know, I'm looking to see who can be more consistent in just one area. Who uses their jab a little bit steadier.
Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Pacquiao's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Oscar De La Hoya. Parries that punch away. Halfway through this round here. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Not able to land the headshot. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
That's a good left hand by Manny Pacquiao.
De La Hoya's mouth is bleeding badly. End of round one. He just cannot get out of the way of these headshots, and they're coming from long range. He's setting it up with the jab.
Well, somebody's got to remind them that, you know, those gloves that you got on, they're not just to keep your hands warm. You can actually block punches with the glove, not with your face.
You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. Let's go. You gotta fight. You gotta throw more.
So this round is underway, and what a difference a break makes for him. Look at how fresh he is to start this round after getting hit hard and rocked in that last round.
What a difference a rest makes when the corner knows how to take advantage of that rest. They got water on him. They revived him. They massaged his legs a little bit, gave him some encouragement. Good to go.
Did you see that? And down he goes after that left hand. So an immediate question to be answered by Oscar De La Hoya. How will he turn things around? He just got knocked down. Now he's looking to continue on.
You know, Joe, we know he has a great jab. We know he has good speed. We know that he has a great smile. Now we're going to find out exactly what kind of heart he has.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand
By Manny Pacquiao. What a big shot. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. The fight is over. Oscar De La Hoya's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. And just like that, Pacquiao's thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's theories was E equals mass times speed. This was fist, hits chin, and out he goes.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore. Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. That's straight right, unable to connect. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He's getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Manny Pacquiao. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Teddy, we hear a lot of people talking about where are the next great fighters coming from. In your eyes, I mean, you're around gyms all over the country, all over the world. Where are they coming from?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you where they're not coming from. They're not coming from football anymore. In the old days, the big guys, instead of going on the football field, somebody would look to make them into the next heavyweight champ. But now they're going to college, they're going to places where they find it a little bit of an easier travel. And we're losing a lot of those athletes.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Oscar De La Hoya. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya is putting forth a great combination there. Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
Nice jab there. Manny Pacquiao stunned by that shot. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Manny Pacquiao's off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up, but he looks to be steady on his feet here. Oscar De La Hoya's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao. A solid, true uppercut by Oscar De La Hoya. A well-placed left hand up top. Very precise double jab by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. He just looks exhausted to me right now. Manny Pacquiao's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Scores with the combo to the head. De La Hoya's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him. Showcase there his hand speed. Manny Pacquiao's in a touch. Oh, and there you go. Manny Pacquiao finds himself on the receiving end of a knockdown blow again. is over. Oscar De La Hoya's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. Boxing writers are going to have a field day with this early knockout, Teddy. Praising one guy and tons of criticism is going to be targeted. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the welter. 36 minutes still ahead of him here, round 1 of 12. Keeping him honest with a double jab up top. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. Solid. Manny Pacquiao is floored from that power shot. You know, sometimes a Pacquiao opponent can just time things. That's what happened there.
1, 2.
Pacquiao knocked down. He's rising to his feet to continue on.
He's a guy that always likes to go after you. We've talked about it before. He's TV friendly. Well, you're going to have to be able to take it if you're going to fight that way. Pacquiao getting a chance to show that right now.
Solid left hand to the head. Combination to the head. Teddy, this has the feeling of a fight that very much looks like it'll be a chess match. Look at that! Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. There it is! Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
Stand up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Get
9,
damn it.
10.
The ref stops the fight. Pacquiao's giving these fans a thriller here. A first-round knockout. Good evening, I'm Joe. Round 1 of 12. Double jab right to the face. Teddy, most ringside experts feel that this is very much going to be a tactical fight.
Yeah, both these guys throw punches like they're paying for them. And guess what? They're both cheapskates.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. How do you think Pacquiao should approach things here, Teddy, knowing that he's the shorter man?
Not to get over anxious, because right away somebody's going to say, well, Pacquiao's going to look to force himself in. If you force yourself in, then the taller man can take it.
Big shot he just scored with. Oh, he's got to beat the count of 10 here.
Get up. 1.
Get up, get up.
2.
So Oscar goes down, and now he's got to continue on after beating the count.
Hey, we know he's the Golden Boy. We know that he has great size, great ability. Now we're going to find out what else he is.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Manny. Big shot there. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
De La Hoya's rising back up. That takes some guts. That right hand over the top lands flush. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. see an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand.
De La Hoya's taking more and more punishment as this round continues. This fight could be over soon.
And you just know the referee's taking a real close look at it right now. If it doesn't turn around, this
Solid. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
and he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
And we come to the end of round number 1.
He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's going to bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. De La Hoya's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Well-targeted two-punch combo by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. He just missed that shot up top. Good work with that lead hand, doubling up the jab by Manny Pacquiao. Halfway through round number 2. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Oscar De La Hoya. I remember watching the fight that night and thinking to myself, this is the most satisfying feeling Oscar De La Hoya has ever had, and that was when he TKO'd Fernando Vargas.
Well, it was for a lot of reasons. First of all, because a lot of people were saying straightforwardly that Vargas was more Mexican than De La Hoya was. You know, that they embraced Vargas, but De La Hoya was too pretty. He didn't fight the way maybe they thought a Mexican fighter should fight. And by knocking out one that was embraced by the Mexican fans, I think that was extra satisfying to show, hey, am I Mexican enough for you now? Am I fighter enough for you now? I think it was a combination of all those emotions.
I need another round like that, just like that, all right? Doing good. Just keep it up.
And round number 3 is underway. Dismisses his opponents. He falls victim to that big hook. Nice job snapping those. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Pacquiao's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Gets rid of that effort. De La Hoya's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. .90 seconds to go here in this round.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
De La Hoya's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's all over. Manny Pacquiao Pacquiao's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. Manny Pacquiao
He's able to come up with a shocker here. Out of nowhere, early on, a knockout.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the end. This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number 1. How about that left hand?
Well, a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. When you pit these two guys together, it should be a very good fight.
You don't have to look for either one of them. They are right there to be found, and our fans love that.
Pacquiao's dealing with a cut around his eye, and it's in a bad spot. His vision could be impaired. To the head he goes with a left hand. Wow! He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive.
2, 3.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Scores up top with a left. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Halfway through round number 1. Scored well up top. Doubling up the jab by Manny Pacquiao.
Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both...
And now he's been spoken to about the low blows. Manny Pacquiao's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Manny Pacquiao's lucky he just got away with one there. He just snuck in a headbutt. De La Hoya with a huge uppercut. And that's the end of round 1.
De La Hoya, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed.
Get into it.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Landing 2 jabs by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Missed that uppercut. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Oscar De La Hoya. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. And the ref's not going to tolerate the headbutt there. He hands out the warning. De La Hoya's now going to... How about that left right there?
Keep moving. Get out of there.
Oscar De La... Big shot. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. 6.
So an immediate question to be answered by Oscar De La Hoya. How will he turn things around? He just got knocked down. Now he's looking to continue on.
You know, Joe, we know he has a great jab. We know he has good speed. We know that he has a great smile. Now we're going to find out exactly what kind of heart he has.
Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it.
It's much too early for him to be hearing this kind of analysis, but it's true. De La Hoya's punches right now are slowing down. He's tired.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if he's mentally tired, he's discouraged, or physically he didn't put the work in.
Two good jabs by Manny Pacquiao. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao's got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again, and that is pure speed. He's got it every which way.
Yeah, he's put those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed, and that's not trying to match it, and that's controlling distance and using timing. That's what his opponent needs to do now.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Manny Pacquiao. Fine looking right hand by Oscar De La Hoya.
For the well-being of their fighter, his corner may need to stop this fight.
Yeah, the well-being of now and tomorrow, because this is the kind of beating that's going to impact him tomorrow, take his confidence away. Maybe never be the same fighter if they don't stop it at the right time.
Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah!
Pacquiao's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Good flush shot upstairs. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook.
In and out! In and out!
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Look at that combination by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Good right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Pacquiao's right hand working well. Oh! What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand. Round number 1, scheduled for the championship distance at 12. Teddy, through the history of the sport, this is one of the matchups that has produced some of the more interesting fights, especially in the lower weight classes, speed versus speed.
Who's going to be the guy that uses speed better? Who's going to be able to time shots and control range? That's what I'm looking at.
He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Halfway through this round. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Pacquiao's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Oh, and a big right hand lands. Well, and that's exactly what he deserves. The ref getting involved, warning him for the headbutt. Pacquiao's not going to get a way with this here. That headbutt, the referee is saying that was an intentional foul, and that's a point deduction. No, he missed that right. Combo lands to the head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Oscar De La Hoya. And now he's targeting upstairs. End of round 1.
Pacquiao's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, That is a scary cut, as you just said.
Hey, keep your feet moving.
Nice strike after catching one by Oscar De La Hoya.
Keep your hands up. Get your back off the rope.
Good double jab by Manny Pacquiao. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Uppercut. You're making too many pushes. Hands up.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Two snapping jabs by Manny Pacquiao. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Oscar De La Hoya. Super two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. And now you see him scoring well with the right. And banging away he goes. He goes down. A barrage of punches just put him down.
Get the young brothers out. It is raining punches here.
1, 2.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. De La Hoya's putting forth a little boom, boom, boom. A three-punch combination scores. And we come to the end of round number 2.
Deep breath.
Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
you? Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater...
Big, big shot comes crashing home. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked out earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Manny Pacquiao. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Good double jab by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. 1-2 jabs up top. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Pacquiao's taking a lot of punishment. Maybe too much punishment for an experienced referee like the one we have in there today to just keep on watching.
Yeah, you would expect him to be ready to do his job. Sometimes the job is to keep them fighting, you know, to make sure they break. Sometimes it's to stop the fight. I think it's that time now.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Did you see that? And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You know, you can see it in Pacquiao's eyes. He's unaffected by that knockdown. He wants more of this fight.
He missed with that headshot.
Body shot.
Last 10 seconds.
Go.
3 minutes gone by in this round.
Nice and calm. Nice and calm. How are you feeling?
Here you go.
Well, if anything has been learned from the first 3 rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you. And that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot.
What a big shot. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
Get up! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down. Now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
De La Hoya's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
Manny Pacquiao's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. A headshot block.
Keep your head moving.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Solid straight right hand. Manny Pacquiao, and yet another big shot comes in. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, great batting. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Manny Pacquiao's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Manny Pacquiao's able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that early in the fight?
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
For Teddy Atlas.